Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to another GuruMatt streams. Today we're doing another custom PriZEN editing on this Meditative Monday. Yeah, and so like I really appreciate like I know we haven't really did much last episode, but I like what we did. I really do. I think we got a good solid start on the beginning of this first floor, and then Dirt in chat earlier had a great suggestion that I'm probably going to be implementing. He was like, "Why don't you build around the castle a little village?" I was like, "You know what, Dirt? That is brilliant." And I'll probably have like some sort of alternate escape tied to like something to do with that. So we'll see what the future holds. Like we probably got a ways to go before this thing's going to be filled, or at least done enough that I feel like, yeah, this is great. So, honestly, on our checklist, technically all we really have is our infirmary and job offices. And then I say that technically because I think we took off on our schedule. Where's the schedule? Yeah, we took off on our schedule, like needing to eat. Oh no, wait, there's needing to eat. No, so we took off on our schedule needing to like take a shower and exercise, but like those, I've never really been a fan of those things, and I've just never been happy with them. So I forgot to say hello there, Chase Brown. Hey there, Golden Buddy. Hey there, Mark. Hey there, KK. Hey there, Alex. Alex, is this first time seeing the prison editor? Lee asks, am I late? No, you are not, Lee. You just made it in time. We haven't really done anything. KK says that I am 1 minute late, in fact. And Christian asks, why is it taking so long? Like, I think it's just loading weird for some people. KK says, I am not recording. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Things have gone wrong. Oh, man. Alright, so take two. Why is it not working? So Super Trek says they see the stream. Like, I don't know what's going on. The stream has left my subscriptions. So Super Trek's use, is everything okay on your end? Like, you see my face, you see what's going on? Oh man, I don't even know what's going on at this point. Yeah, it looks like it's fine on my end. Like everything's functioning. Yes, it has started recording. Okay, so it's fine now. I don't know what was going on. Whatever, that happens, you know. Hey there, mate. Good to see you, man. So I was thinking we kind of want to have job time and everything around here. Like I kind of like what we got with that. And so we got the metalworks there. Woodworking. How else will we do this? We could put it flush against each other. No, we can't put it right there because there's the door. Oh, what about like, yeah. I'm just like that. I don't think that works. But this could sort of work. No, like I don't know. Like I want the doors kind of to be closer to each other. I guess I kind of like that, even if it doesn't make sense. Let's see what the job office looks like. Okay, so just pure squares all the way around. Probably want the job office to be like, I kind of like that. And then we would put the woodworking right over here somehow, maybe, perhaps. Sure, why not? Christian says that they like the look of this prison. Thank you, man. I appreciate. Like my favorite part so far. I think we did a bang up job with floor 2, where all the prisoners are. Like I really love the visual of like hanging cells over like something. I think that's just a lot of fun. And then the vent system's pretty cool. Like I was thinking about it and I was like, you know, trying to go through the vents every single place is a little awkward, but it gives you options, you know? It gives you options, and I like that. And of course, the roof. I don't know if I'm going to have to tile over this, though. That's just one of the things. And then, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyway. Dirt says, hey, Matt, I need an idea for my next prison. Can you help? Like, I'm always a fan of the boat prisons. Like, if you haven't done many of those, or a sea-type prison, I like those. I think they're a lot of fun. Yeah, the showers would just be super awkward to put in. They're so huge. Look at that. Okay. So while I'm not necessarily 100% happy with this, I think we can work with that. And the gym is also a little large. So what we might do is we might end up making our own little gym, like ad hoc. Like basically, it's not really a gym because it's not this gym thing, but we could put down some machines for strength training. And then we still need an infirmary. So I kind of like this, but it doesn't have like I like infirmaries with an infirmary desk, and these are small infirmaries. Where's a decently sized one we can squeeze in somewhere? Like not bad. I don't hate this actually. And then of course like the biggest issue I have right now is we're pretty like far away from everything like distance wise, so I'm kind of like, let's go ahead and remake the kitchen. I just realized I probably didn't need to destroy the meal hall. I probably could have just moved it. Which one was it? That's one. Alright. Just want like one more tile out. Yeah, okay. Yoshi Crazy says, please say hello to me. Hey there, Yoshi Crazy. It's good to see you, man. I'm learning that I don't have to destroy it every time I need to move something, so let's get that moved. There we go. There we go. And I kind of like buildings that are like directly next to each other. I don't know. It just seems like a good fit. Okay. Let's see. Dr. Rubina says, any tips on escaping Area 17? One of the biggest tips I have for Area 17 is get some bleach and make a medic outfit. That or find a quest that gives you the medic outfit. There's a couple of medic doors that lead you into all the different guard desks, and as long as you have that medic outfit, you don't need a red key to access them, so it's really helpful in getting resources. I hope that helps. Yeah, it's difficult. I mean, I prefer doing the I'm only human escape on that one, rather than trying to do the perimeter breakout, but even then, unless you know what you're doing and where you're going, it's tough. Alright, so I kind of like this, and like, when I make hallways, I do like to give a little bit extra space. And so I kind of like these areas. And then, yeah, I still need that infirmary, so let's see what we can squeeze in here. Yeah, like, too big. Just too big. Well, if it's pointed down, I don't know. Yeah, that's way too big. Okay, this looks small enough. Alright, I like it. I like it a lot. Just now I need to figure out where I'm going to point the doors. Upwards? I am. So, I was like, I kind of like the aesthetic of going in the meal hall this way or going to the infirmary this way. It gives all the different things that we need in the map checklist off the list. So if we want to add anything else, like a generator room, we can add 4 of these. I think I already have 1, yeah, so maybe a library somewhere. Ooh. Yoshi Crazy says you can play after... Okay, so Yoshi Crazy just recently gave me a map of his play, and I told him, like I tell everyone, I've got a long list of prisons, so it's going to be a while until I get to it, but I'll keep that in mind. 1 player only. Dirt says, Matt, the village. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I want to do a village around here, so we'll definitely be doing that, but first I want to kind of finish what we got in the middle here. And figure out, because like we got a lot of dead space going on. I guess I can do that later. I'll do that later. We'll try and piece out the village for now. And I like to think of the village as a bunch of book learners, so we will be starting off with a bunch of books. Actually, can I... Yeah, I think this is a good spot if I can find a... Like, that's a tricky part. Trying to find a pre-made room that looks good. Because technically I don't really need one, never mind. I can just make my own. because I want a little room down here so that if someone is interested in reading, they have the option to. And that's also a thing. I rely heavily on the pre-made rooms a lot, and I like a couple of prisons I've seen just do amazing work with building their own stuff. So just to get an idea of what kind of room I want, I will go ahead and put this over here. Kind of give a like. See, I love the design. Christian says, "What is the music of the prison?" I think it's Center Perks 2.0. I don't think there's any other prison music you can edit into here. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Alright, so we got that there. We'll put a couple of bookshelves here. Put a wall there. I like the walls dividing here. It kind of gives a nice little area that you can go in and decide, I'm going to be over here, or I'm going to be over here. Like, sure, we'll put a warden's desk down here. That looks nice. And a little office chair. Not a warden's chair, because the warden's chair don't look upwards for some reason. I don't know why. And then I do like to put like these tables down here. I think they're a lot of fun. There we go. Oh, and we should definitely get like a little plant in here. Yeah. Okay. Then to make it authentic, we get a couple of things on the ground. Maybe some coffee spillage? No. Like a paintbrush, maybe. There's already coffee on the table. No, that's good. That's good. We'll put a tiny bit of trash here. There we are. Perfect. I like it. Dirt says, hey man, I'm going to make a beach with a mini boat. Nice. Supertrek says I should put the warden's office somewhere. Oh, that's a good point. I haven't actually put down the warden's office anywhere. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Alex says, I'm 100% sure Guru will never read this. It's my first time seeing this prison editor stream. Yeah, I thought I responded to you early, Alex. I said this is Alex's first time, but maybe you didn't catch that. Guard quarters, Did I put the warden's office somewhere? I must have. Oh, that's right. I put it down here somewhere. Here he is. There's the warden's office. Alright, well, a nice little place for people to read books. I like it. We may do more in the future. Like, I think I want to make this also like a little hallway. And then maybe do something with this space right here. So we'll just kind of block it off for now. Maybe we'll even make this kind of like a... I was going to say like a hidden room. Like, literally, there's nothing, no reason behind it. Just a big, open, empty space. Maybe put some boxes in here like someone forgot that this was a thing and sealed it up. Like, I like that. There we go. Just random boxes. Alex says, put some jobs around like laundry or woodwork. I've already got a woodworking job, and unfortunately, the only two jobs you can put up are woodworking and metalworking at the moment. I don't know why, but that is the thing. So, okay. I kind of like what we got going. I'm not going to worry about it too much right now. Yeah, like, we've got a very solid second floor. A halfway decent. Like, I'm not totally happy with it. Like, I kind of want this to be more ostentatious, I guess. But it's pretty... Like, I'll probably build out stuff around it. But like Dirt said, there is a great amount of space around that would go perfect with a village. So why don't we go ahead and use some of the like libraries that we didn't use before, and we can use these as kind of like basis for like a lot of the different, or at least a couple of the different buildings we'll be making. Because I think we can build like second stories on top of them. So let's see. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, how do I want to structure this village? Okay, so if I am going to be building a village, I really should try to start with like the roads. Because if it's going to be a village, and like this was going to be like the gatehouse. That's right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of say this space reserved for gatehouse. Actually, like, let's make it even. There we go. So the space in between here is reserved for the gatehouse. And then some pathways around the edge here. Let's like kind of make it a little bit like this. Christian asked, GuruMatt, are you streaming tomorrow? I am. I do plan on it. So we look forward to that in the future. So I think a lot of the buildings are going to have to be like kind of on the edge of the map over here. I think like I want to do more maybe of a lakefront property kind of thing. Maybe I don't. Maybe I won't. Okay, I like this because we'll have some of the buildings over here on the right hand side, and then some of them are going to be kind of like half built on the left. I'm going to see if that works. Oh, hey, we got a new subscriber. Juan. Good to have you, man. Dusty Cat says, okay, this is like literally my 4th message in the stream. Will you ever play Overwatch on the channel? That is a very tentative maybe. I might. I do like the game. I just haven't been able to sit down and get myself practiced enough to feel confident to stream it. Okay, so I think I should just finish this up. Welcome back, Super Treks. Alex says, what if the prisoners try to get out of the libraries but end up putting their face in the doors or the walls or with the... Like, I don't know. Like, that's gonna be one of the things. If you try to escape and you want to go through the library, go for it. Okay, so I'm thinking what I better do is I better make this more a suggestion than a hard rule. And then as I build little buildings around the exits, or at least around the outside here, then I will kind of edit the pathway to meander on over so it looks a little bit more organic. But this is kind of like the... I like it. John says, Guru, how many prisons are on your waiting list? I think I'm up to like 30 something at this point. Maybe even up to 40. Luke says, hey Matt, do you consider yourself a family-friendly streamer? I try to be. Like, I prefer family-friendly stuff, but I know eventually I'm going to be playing games that are not family-friendly. Like, that will have a lot more violence and stuff, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to like put a disclaimer there, but for now I try as much as possible, and I prefer it that way too whenever I can. Yeah, well, Joan, or is it Joanne or like Juan or something? I don't know. Joan, I'm gonna just kind of say that. Yeah, it's I got a lot of people asking me to play their prisons, which is good. It's a good thing to be at, like, busy. But it's like I'm up to like episode 40 something right now, so I still have that much more to do. It's like, it's a little crazy. Okay. So I'll come back to you later. Alright, so the gatehouse, you know what? Let's put a car escape over here. I mean, there's really no reason not to. If you manage to make it over here and you decide you don't want to go out the perimeter, which I might put like an extra red doors out there, you can go ahead and get out of here this way. Yes, I love this. This is, I think, one of my favorite escapes out of all of them. The dump truck. Alright, then... Here we go. We got the dump truck. And you know what? Let's make it a little wider. Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. So then there should be also a connecting road, now I think about it. Yay! Oop, I think I made that side a little too long. But, there we are. And so that makes it so that we have like a little bit of a... I think I'll make the guard area be like this thing right here. Because basically, all I really need is kind of like a... Like, it's not going to be like my last prison where I had like a full-on you run through like checkpoint. This is mostly to kind of be like, hey, are you really supposed to be here kind of scenario. And then, yeah, it just checks people coming in and out. And then, let's see. One says, I'm from Spain, no matter. Okay, that's cool. And Supertrek says, Guru, you should have saved the cuttlefish in Subnautica. I think the cuttlefish is fine. They're happy in the tree area. All it would have done, I even looked it up, all it would have done is sent them away. But, yep. Anyway. Is there like any like guard sort of stuff I can set back here? Like have a full-on guard quarters over this direction? Like, yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and put that right here. Yeah, I like it. I like it too because if you get in here and you want to leave, there's the red doors. You can exit. So that means we've got to match the tile. So we got this tile. And we got to put a red door over here. Which is doable. Maybe even like to match it one down. Yeah, I like it. Perfect. And then I was gonna try and like do some sort of window, but I don't think there's like a window available. I guess the fence. You know what? You know what? I like that. Like have a section that is kind of just fenced off rather than walled off. To be kind of like a little window. See if that looks good. Oh, nope. Oh, that's right. It's indoor concrete. I have to do outdoor concrete if I want to put fences there. Hey, I like that. Alex is outside of my house. There's snow. Nice. Dirt says, I put roll call in the warden's office on the boat. Nice. Awesome. Like, I like boats as a prison idea. And then, let's see. We will be putting some chairs over here. Like a desk and some chairs, perhaps? That's what I'm thinking. Oh, wait. There was... I think number 10 is just a clean, plain desk. There we go. And then, like, a chair or two. I think 2 would be good. So this is where people would drive up and be like, meh, meh, we've got some people coming in. They're like, okay, go, lead them through. Oh, the drawbridge's broken. Come back later. So, I like that. And this is, of course, like the little parking area. Where you're like, alright, park over here for a little bit. But that means we don't really need this, I guess? Will that just be fine on its own? No, it feels like there should be something enclosing. Maybe even a fence, now I think about it. Because I don't need to put walls everywhere. I could put fencing. Alright, alright. I like it. And then this is kind of the parking lot. Okay. Maybe that? Maybe that? Maybe not that. Still like puzzling through what we're gonna do. Alex is the dump truck song fan made dump trucks. They're just saying a whole bunch of fun stuff in chat. That's fair. Alright, so we will be putting that there. And then I think what we want to do is we want to put a pathway around, like just a pathway through, just for folks to wander around. And I don't think I'm going to be putting this into a red door. I think I'm just going to put a normal door right here. And this will kind of be like the path that the people take from the village around to here. So, like, I like to think that this is the dump truck for the whole village, too. But now I gotta, like, do a whole village. Now it's like, oh, man, that's a lot of space to work with. So, buckle in. I guess this is gonna be a little bit of a longer episode. Obviously, I don't think I'm gonna finish this all today, but it's also gonna be just a slow episode of me slowly building things, so hopefully it's entertaining. Alex says, remember Dora's frame best says, hello, what I lose? I don't know what you'd lose. Mr. Dennis says, it needs more fence. Like, you're not wrong, Mr. Dennis. Like, it could use more fence, and I'll probably end up putting more fences around. But we're going to turn this back into regular stuff. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we should put the path over here as well. Just so, there we go. I like that. And give a little door over here as well. And that's kind of the thing. I wanted to present just like a reasonable area. That's always what I go for. Whatever looks reasonable. But you're right. I probably should fence off just the downside over here. Just to be kind of, you know, fence, but then have red doors as well. Maybe even cyan doors. You know what? I like the idea. Cyan doors it is. So we got an entryway. And definitely if you came out with a red key and like maybe you dug through here somehow. That's the thing. I want to make it so that this is possible, but not totally insane to do, you know? I always feel like people go for what's easiest to escape. At least that's what I do. And what's right before us, I haven't actually done anything escape-wise that's reasonable. Now that I'm looking at it. Like, I've just built this place. I haven't put, like, a thing at the top. I haven't put anything down below. I should probably do that. Alright, so what we're going to do, I think we're going to have to put at least a sea escape in. And even if it's not one of the bigger ones, yeah, one of the tiny ones, I think that'll work. But that also means, so like, this will be someone's private boat. We'll actually build a legitimate house here. But this will be someone's private boat. And what we'll do is we'll make it so that the water goes off into the distance in this direction. So it's like basically a lake being filled in rather than just being like a moat. Like, I think that's actually really cool, is having prisons that, castles that are in the middle of lakes. Like, I've always loved that kind of aesthetic. And I'm trying to fill this in a little bit more organic than just a giant square. Hopefully that looks pretty good. Alright. Okay. I like that. So this is like the jet ski, and then of course we're gonna expand a little bit on the waters surrounding. But presumably the jet ski guy would be running around the jet ski area, but then heading off. Mr. Dennis says, sorry for my bad English, I'm Russian. It's nice to meet you, Mr. Dennis, though. Viper says, what's the point of doing a perimeter breakout when you need a sand key and a red key when you'll need a red key in the escape by truck? Well, the point isn't necessarily to make the breakout reasonable. It's just or like, you know, what's the point of having it? I just like the aesthetic, man. I just like the fact that it looks good and that it feels right. That it makes sense in this kind of scenario that this building would be here, this building would be here. I'm probably going to flesh this out a bit more. But this is like the place that guards would check in incoming guests, and you'd park over here for something or other, and the dump truck, of course, would be taking all the garbage away every day. You know, hey, that's the kind of thing I'm going for right now, not necessarily making the best escape route. And that's also an issue. If I am going to be making an escape route, I do need to at least put a fence around the perimeter. Like, it is a building, like an area that is, like, I want to put, I don't know, like that's the thing. I like having this here, and I like it being an option, but like I have no real way for people to get to it. Or even if they get to it, like, why not just run out of the perimeter? So I have to either fence it off or figure something else out, which I might figure something else out, but I'm thinking what I want to do is I want to put like some sort of escape down this way. Somehow, maybe. Maybe there's just like one tile you could go through and drop down, or I don't know. But then you could just walk all the way around to the sea escape, which would be very reasonable. But that requires me putting fencing along all the parts that are not covered up by water, which is fine. It kind of means that, like, I guess we're gonna have to figure out a reason why there would be a village around here, though. Maybe just a place for the guards to hang out. I don't know. Maybe it's historical. Yeah. I like that idea. But, like, my brain requires me to make sense of everything. Paris says that a midget psychic escaped from his prison earlier. A small mediums at large. I like the pun, man. I like it. Frame Best says, please try the prison for your 17 viewers. Everyone wants that. Like, I can, I guess. Here, let me first save. And then prison check. Scanning prison for security. The following cannot be accessed. Guard quarters, guard quarters, guard quarters. What? Like, I put the guard quarters over here. Are you talking about these guard quarters? Like, what if I got rid of that? Would that work? Okay. Interesting. I'll just have to remake that. Anyway, so let's preview prison. Chase Brown says, I made a medieval prison first, Guru. Well, good for you, man. Congrats. And Jones says, how do you move in the map with the mouse? You can't really move it in... Like, you mean move the map with the mouse? You have to just be on the edge of the map, I guess. Oh, I like this a lot. Oh, but I can't leave with these. Man, I might get rid of all of these and just put them on the edges or something. Because literally not being able to get out of any cells with anything is just awful. Now that I'm looking at it, I think having a different tile from the first floor to the second would probably work a little better. So that you can easily differentiate between the floors. Okay. Gaming Master has arrived. Welcome, Gaming Master. It's good to have you back, man. So I like that. Like, going up feels great. Apparently, I did miss this little section of roofing, though, so I need to replace that. But yeah, going up top is awesome. And then you can just fall right back down. But yeah, I think the metal detectors are a little harsh. As fun as that is, like, not being able to even exit the very room that you're in with anything is just oof. So what I will be doing is I will be moving metal detectors to the edges of the rooms. And then what do I want? Or first, let me get to the roof and there. Why was a gap being shown? I don't see it. Roof. That's weird. Anyway. But yeah, we'll just here. What I'll do is I'll grab these and I'll put them over here. Yeah, okay, that's a little more reasonable. So it allows you basically to go and freely check out all the different prisoner desks, except for the ones on the edges, of course. But that's like most of them. And allowing you to enter and exit your own cell without worrying about getting hit by the contraband detector. But I guess I don't know. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I prefer this over having every single cell having a contraband detector. I think that works a little better. Janatu says a wild GuruMatt appeared. If the GuruMatt is, I don't know what you're saying, man. So can't follow along. Monsters from the Closet says, just came. Do you think you could ever play Borderlands 2? I saw you have it. It is my favorite game. It's a little, like, I don't know. I've tried playing it. I really enjoy playing it with friends. But it's also one of those games where you basically get random loot all the time, and I don't know. I like my game to have a little bit more meat story-wise than just go around get loot. It can be fun doing that. Don't get me wrong. Like, the gameplay is pretty awesome. But I'm just like, it's not my particular cup of tea. Like, I never got into the Diablo series or whatever, because the whole thing was run around, grab random loot, and try to upgrade your stuff. And I was like, well, where's my story? No, you shoot things. Oh, okay. That sort of thing. Right, so I really like the broken bridge idea. I just don't think it's gonna work for the escape. Like, I really kind of, let's give them the way out. All right, like I do want that to be an option. So we're gonna re-put that back in. It also means that this guard quarters over here will be fine and not be cannot use. 10x says, Matt, add Casey as a guard. I would love to, but I can't do that because that's your game. Like, you can actually go into your game and edit your guards so that their named is Casey. And yeah, I don't disagree that Borderlands is fun. I find it more fun with friends, and I just haven't been able to play with friends. And it's just one of those games, it's not fun on my own. Alright, so that's like an outdoor wooden table. Here's a coffee table. There we are. Alright, we'll put that there. We will put some, I think, sofas. Yeah. Perfect. Ooh, let's put a locker over here as well. Where are the lockers? There we are. kind of like trying to mirror this a little bit. And then we'll put the waste bin over here. And I like having waste bins around. I don't know why. I think it just makes more sense. And then I want to put like a little happy plant right there. Alright. Yoshi Crazy says, make it and publish it. Like, that's the goal. Eventually. Dirt, I really love your village idea, but the application is just insane. Like, I don't know. Well, let's finish building out the little lake we got going. Like, Boy Scout Wizard does take hours and hours to do his prisons, but he's really good at it. Like, I don't know how he does it. It's amazing. Gaming Master says playing Starbound while watching GuruMatt. Very healthy habit. I mean, why not? Hey there, Silver Ring. Good to see you, man. Golden Gamer says, how to unlock the prison editor. Okay, Golden Gamer, you are playing a cracked version of the game, which is an older version of this game. So it's not going to have the prison editor. You need to buy the game. That's how you unlock it. And it has to be for PC too. There we go. Yeah, and then kind of like little islands out there. That's kind of one of the things. Maybe what I want to do, I don't know if I want to build it off the roof or maybe the second floor, but I kind of like having the idea of some sort of building connecting to here for some reason. But I would need on the first floor down here inside tiles. So it kind of ruined the mystique. Yeah, it wouldn't really work all that well. TheRealGuruMatt says, can you give me a shout out? Of course, man. TheRealGuruMatt, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hey there, Phoenix Warlord. Good to see you back. And Alex is back, and Juan had to go to dinner. Take care, Juan. Megamine says, the prison looks nice. Thanks, I appreciate that. I'm trying. And basically, I'm just like, want this to look pretty at this point. So let's expand the waterways a little bit. And then make it a little less blocky. That's always the hard thing. You got square tiles to work with. So trying to make things less blocky is a little challenging at times. Alright. I think we have a more reasonable, lake surrounding here. Looking good, looking good. Gold Gamer says, but you say the version and how to see the version. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I can't help you, man. I'm sorry. Phoenix Warlord says, I see you playing Town of Salem Megameme because I'm online. Yeah, Town of Salem is one of those games that has been very popular with the folks on my Discord lately. And so they've been saying you should get it too and play, but I'd have to figure out a way to play without spoiling things for me, because part of the game is hiding what you are from other people. So if I were to play, I would need to make sure that that's hidden, and I don't have any of that set up yet, so maybe sometime in the future. Alright, okay, so one of the things I really wanted to do is I did want to take this up here and make it a different tile. And I don't know if, maybe not even a single tile. Maybe I want to try doing multiple different tiles. So we got corridor tile, which seems like a decent start. So let's just go nuts and just do. There we go. Everything is different. What did I do on? Nope, just on the second floor. Okay. Oh no! I filled in undo, undo, undo. I filled in all of the undo again. Undo, undo, undo. I filled in these spaces. Whoopsie. I was thinking it would just fill in all the tile up here and I wouldn't have to worry about it. But I accidentally filled in everything. Whoops. Alright. We got this. We got these. We got these going. Don't fill in the floor that's there. Perfect. Silver Ring says, I wish they could add indestructible walls like there are in Escapist 1. And also the ability to edit underground. Like, I'm hoping that's one of the things that they're going to improve on the PriZEN editor. Like, they've said they've got updates incoming. We just don't know what they are. And so I'm looking forward to that in the future. And that is one of the items I would love to see, being able to edit the underground. But yeah, and then technically they have unbreakable walls. You just have to make them double wide. They don't look good. Or I mean, they don't look great. They're okay, I guess. Oh hey, King. Welcome to the stream, or the channel, or thanks for the subscription. That's one of the things. I have a lot of videos up, and I never know when someone sees one and goes, I think I'll subscribe because of this. And then sometimes they subscribe because they're watching the stream. So, maybe one of those things. Paris says, a knight got injured in battle and broke his arm. He had it set in a castle. I like it. It's like one of those puns that barely makes it like over the finish line, but I approve. Alex says, Team 17 made this game, man. You should know. Silvering says, like, Area 17 is literally mainly built underground. You're right, that is true, and that's what I love about that map. Mostly underground. It's really cool. I think it was a really neat idea that they implemented. Ah, we missed a spot. Zutalo, I have missed one. Now we need to figure out whether or not we want to actually checker this with anything. Like... no, that does not look good. And then even if I do I want to do it all on camera? Where it's like, I'm going to checker the checkerboard tile. Oops. Man, that's a lot of work. That's just, no. No, thank you. I think I'm happy with the corridor that we got. Oh, did we like... Wait, how? What? I corridored you on accident. Yeah, it's... Okay, I was like, what's going on? I just made a little bit of a boo-boo. We erased it. But that should be good to go. So second floor corridor, so it's easily distinguishable from the first floor wooden tile. And of course the roof. Still need to finish the roof. Game Master says, I'd love it if they could add prisoner stashes, just items lying around on the floor. That would be cool. It says, my prison is coming along nicely. To avoid lawsuits, I put a wet floor sign in the sea. We're sorry, but the sea is wet. Please watch out. Hey there, Lucci. It's good to see you. Let's see, what else did I miss? Because I've been just been paying attention. Okay, Tenax subscribe. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. And then... Oh, Joan... No, Juan was asking, what is Team 17? Okay. Okay, Juan, take care. Have dinner. Great dinner. I hope it's a good dinner. Versus, what do you put around a cheese castle? Mozzarella? Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and put out the fences over here. No, I put that in the wrong spot, but that's okay. So what do I want to do with the space up here? Like, there's not a lot up here to begin with. Maybe put in like a helicopter escape in the middle somewhere. Like just down the center here. Like that is possible now. Let's see, what do we got? Where are my escapes? There we are. Oh, it's not possible because that's right. I couldn't put up here earlier because I don't have enough space for it. That's right. And there's no real way to squeeze that in without covering that up. Alright, no worries. We'll just undo, undo, undo. See, the silver ring says, once in my science class, someone made an experiment to prove water is wet. I recently saw a video that was like trying to say that water is not wet because technically wet is something that happens to something. It is the action of becoming, like, with water on it is what we describe things that are wet, or maybe some sort of liquid. And since water cannot be, something cannot be added to water to make it wet, therefore water cannot currently be wet. It was kind of weird and logic-y, funny, but sort of kind of made sense tiny bit. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to worry about that. I'm going to just make the fence everywhere. Like, if I wanted to be cute with it, I would do that. Maybe I will. Like, I kind of like this. And then we can delete these little bits and leave the fences like so. How's that look? I don't know, for some reason I like it around here, but not as much over here, so we'll just leave that there. Dirt says YouTube just died. Uh-oh. I mean, yes, actually, Alex, this is YouTuber prison, where YouTubers are made to make YouTube videos. That's kind of that's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted all the prisons to be, or all the cells to be slightly away from each other, was so that they'd have their own like sound area, so they wouldn't have to worry about being caught on each other's microphones. So do we do that? Yeah. Okay. We're slowly getting done. I mean, like, we're obviously like an episode or two out. I still haven't even really started on the village, which I think I'll seriously start doing next episode. But I do like the idea. I really do. And then this area is the one I need to, like, correct. There we go. Perfect. I like it. So we got our outside fencing for the top here all the way around. Looks good. We've got our floor 2 that is tiled, a different tile from the floor 1. We have our floor 1 that I'm not 100% satisfied with. I think we could do better. I'm going to have to stare at it for a little bit and maybe figure something out, but for the most part, I'm happy with what we've got. I think we're going to end the episode for now. And yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I like the kind of beginnings that we got. And I want to try and figure out a way to organically make options. Because so far, really, the only option is grabbing a red key and running, right? You'd have to run all this way, and then this way, and then there. You're done. Or maybe even out to the car, and you're finished. But we'll figure something out. Like, maybe add a fence here. So it's, yeah, that would probably be better, actually, now that I'm looking at it. And then if people want to bring in stuff, they go through this cyan door as well. Anyway, that's going to be it for me this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, remember to hit that like button. It really does help me out. If you want to let me know what you think, leave a comment in the section below. If you want me to do one of your custom prisons, you know, also ask down there. And also you can try asking on my Discord. There's a lot of people over there. If you're looking for someone to play, check it out as well. It's in the description below. The link to the Discord, that is. If you haven't already and you want to see more of this stuff, feel free to subscribe, of course. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And remember, good luck escaping.